Hey guys, so I'm gonna start this off with a quote. Music is just something that helps me escape and be totally free from everything. And that was said by David Smith. Now, music is such a powerful tool. For me, music is a door to another universe where I can be who I want to be, whether that is being an assassin who works in the dark to serve the light, or a rebellious teenage girl who can bend all the elements. It's a place where I could let my imagination run wild, and also where no one can judge me because at that moment it's only me and some pair of earphones. And earphones help me like block the rest of the world, which is like so full of hate, criticism, and gossip. So it's an amazing thing.
When I was a young man, I had liberty, but I did not see it. I had time, but I did not know it. And I had love, but I did not feel it. Many decades would pass before I understood the meaning of all three. And now, in the twilight of my life, this understanding has passed into contentment. Love, liberty, and time, once so disposable, are the fuels that drive me forward. And love, most especially, mio caro, for you, our children, our brothers and sisters.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say, who murdered three. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met
I
at
know I'm not Ezio,
midnight in
Katniss,
the
or Korra.
hanging tree.
This might seem a little
Are
confusing
you,
because the
are
purpose
you
of this assignment was to use
coming to
significant
the
events in
tree?
your life,
We're
but
dead
in a way,
men
these
called
are my
out
memories.
for
Like
the
I had
souls to
mentioned
free.
earlier,
Strange
music is a
things
doorway
did
for me.
happen
When
here,
I
no
played as
stranger
Ezio, the
would it
developers of
be
the game put
if we
classical
met
and opera songs
at
throughout,
midnight
and I felt like I
in
was
the
in Italy.
hanging tree.
I was there when
Are
Ezio's
you,
family died, when he
are
became an
you
assassin, and when he fell in love
coming
with
to the
Christina,
tree?
till eventually
Where I
I became
told
Ezio
you to
myself.
run,
When
so
Ezio fought the
we
Templar
both be
Order and
free.
formed a brotherhood, I felt
Strange things
like I
did
was doing
happen
justice to the
here, no
world,
stranger would
and
it
never
be
had I felt
if we
had
met at
I never had
midnight in the hanging tree. Are you
So I read The Hunger Games
coming to
and I
the
felt a
tree?
connection with
We met
Katniss,
the
but when I
circle
listened to Hanging
side by
Trees,
side with me.
I was Katniss at that
Strange
moment.
things that happen
Because you see,
here,
the
no
thing is
stranger
with
would
the
it
song
be
Hanging Trees,
if we
is
met
basically an
at
invitation to join
midnight
the
in the
rebellion.
hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where they strung up a man, they say we murdered three? Strange things that happened here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight.
At the end of every episode of Legend of Korra, the student's song came on, and I felt like I was Korra. Because the thing is, Korra is usually like a really rebellious teenage girl, and who needed to learn to relax in order to gain her airbending abilities. And the song really reminds me of that moment in I was there. I felt like I was there, and I was struggling with her along. I felt so alive. It was really an amazing experience. It was it was a really amazing experience. Also, okay, and to rebel against their sides against the capital. It was an invitation to come join the rebellion. It was an invitation to come join the rebellion. And so when I listened to Hanging Trees, I was Katniss. Because the song is basically a invitation for the people to join the rebellion. And so when I listened to Hanging Trees, I was Katniss, and I fell out. So when I listened to Hanging Trees, I was Katniss. So when I listened to Hanging Trees, I was Katniss. When I listened to Hanging Trees, I was Katniss because the song is basically an invitation to join the rebellion against the capital. And I felt like I was right there. And it made me feel like I was part of the revolution. And made me feel like I was part of the revolution. And that I was bringing hope to the people. Now, also at the end of every episode of The Legend of Korra, at the end of every episode of The Legend of Korra, a soothing song would come on. And I felt as if I was Korra. So at the end of every episode of The Legend of Korra, a soothing song would come on, and I felt as so at and also it also reminds me about bringing balance to the world. Okay, that's it.